Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of the Otumba Adams Show. My name remains Adam Tolofimi, and you are welcome specially. All right, so this is a live segment, and it is the 117th episode of the show. All right, so how have you guys been? How is work? How is life? How is everything? I'm sorry about that. Okay, so if you're watching me for the very first time, what do we talk about? We talk about business, we talk about freelancing, we talk about entrepreneurship, we talk about everything in between. All right, and during the course of this year, I have begun interviewing entrepreneurs, and it's been a swell time so far. All right, so on this episode, we'll be looking at why is it necessary for you to have a website for your business, all right? Why is it necessary, or why your business needs a website right now? That is what we'll be looking at on today's topic. However, if this is your first time, please let me know in the comment section. And if you would also want to introduce yourself, just put your name and your location in the comment section, and I'll welcome you specially. All right, so let us dive into what I have for today. Okay, so what are the reasons for having a website? All right. I know that, like, for a lot of people, you would probably feel that, like, having a website is very, very expensive. It might probably be above your budget. But before you think about all those, right, we need to first of all look at the advantages of having a website. Then afterwards, we would also go into what I call a website that you can easily build your own website from. All right, that's what we'll be looking at today. Okay, so the first reason for you to have a website is the fact that your business is online 24/7. All right, if you have a brick and mortar business, you can't be opened for 24 hours a day. Okay, if let's say somebody needs to make an inquiry about your business around 8 p.m., they can't come to your shop to make that inquiry. Even if they were to call you, right, you would have times of the day that, like, you really would not want to pick up the call. However, if you have a website, it is sure that, like, every information that they need, they can easily get on the website. That means that, like, your website is up every single time of the day, as long as your web hosting company is having a 99.99 uptime period, and your website does not crash at any given point in time. But as long as your website is up, you are sure of the fact that your website will be running 24 hours for 7 days for the next 365 days. And that itself is a boost, because let's say you're off work hours and then somebody needs to make an inquiry about your business, and you've already put everything on your website. The person just needs to, like, search for you online, see your website, and the next thing, they've gotten the information that they need, pending the time that you will be able to, like, respond to their needs. All right, so that's number one on the list. Moving on to number two, we have credibility. Now, when you have a website, it makes you to stand out. People would believe that you are genuine. All right, you are not just someone that is trying to, like, dupe them, especially here in Nigeria, where everybody is skeptical about doing business with a lot of people. But if you have a website, it gives you that edge over other people, right? They believe that, like, okay, this business is legit, this business is for real. I can as well just do business with this business. I like the ring of that. I can actually do business with this business. Okay, so that's one of the perks of having a website. It shows that you're credible. It shows that, like, you are transparent. Okay, you're not trying to, like, hide anything. All your information is out there for the world to see. Those that are shady are the ones that, like, would not be able to, like, post what they have or what their business is about online. All right, so that's number two on the list, credibility. Number three is the fact that, like, it costs. I keep having issues pronouncing this thing. It cut costs. Okay, so when you have a website, it's the beauty about it is that, like, instead of you setting up in a brick and mortar environment, right, whereby you have a secretary, you have so many staff that you need to hire, you need to pay for electricity, you need to pay for this, you need to pay for that. All you need to do is put all your information, every necessary details. If even if you're selling something on the website, right? You just have to do what? Put it there, and people will be able to like see it. You're cutting your costs. All right. Say you're running an e-commerce business, rather than for you to have everything stored up in a large place, right? It could just be that like your products are in your room, but your website is set up and everybody can actually see your products that you have to sell. Now, compare the price of you renting a shop as compared to you having a website, or probably like having a warehouse whereby you can put all your goods and all that. So it cuts, it cuts, it cuts a lot of costs for you. Okay, so all right, go for your website. Number 4 is you have a wider demographic reach. Now, what do I mean by this? Now, imagine if your business is, say, you're a freelancer that is into writing. All right. Now, rather than for you to be limited to a particular place, to a particular location, okay, you having a website helps people outside where you are based originally to be able to see where see your website, see what you have to offer. All right. Now, somebody in Lagos could see what I am doing right now, or like could probably like see my services on my website. If the person needs my service, right? Somebody in the UK, somebody in the US can check my website and can easily see what I have to offer, as compared to if I had a brick and mortar setting whereby people just have to like walk into my office. But with the website, someone that is at the end of the world can easily check what I'm about, all right, and know if they will be willing to do business with me or not. So it gives you a wider reach for more people to be able to like see you. It gives you a better visibility on the long run. All right, so that's number 4 on the list. Number 5 is autonomy over your content. Autonomy over your content. Now, what do I mean by this? For some people that sell on or either sell or write or whatever it is that like they do on social media handles, let's say Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok. Now, these companies can decide or bring up a policy tomorrow and say that like, hey, this content you have written, or this content that you have posted rather, they do not want it on their website. All right. Now, they could pull down your information, pull down everything that you've labored for over time. But when you post on your own website, you have autonomy over the content that you post over on the website. You would be the one to decide whether or not you want that content to stay forever or you want to bring it down. Not just that like you wake up one day and then you realize that like your account has been banned because of something that like you posted, and the company feels that like you have violated one or two of their rules. And this one is really, really important for a lot of people, because I'm sure that like you would know someone out there, right, that their business has been banned, or something has happened to the business, or probably like somebody hacked it and they were unable to get their content back. All right. So you have full autonomy over your content. You have full autonomy over what you post to your website. Okay. That is another key reason why you need a website. Number 6 on the list is increased sales. All right. When you have a website, someone can decide to easily buy from you, even if they do not, or even if they are not able to visit your brick and mortar setting. All right. They can check your website and see that, like, okay, you're selling this product, you're selling that product. And even without seeing you, right? Let's say more people have already bought from you, and like you get referrals from people. Somebody can just go to your website, buy without even calling you, and then trusting that like you can actually deliver to them. And another thing is like, let's say somebody from another part of the world needs your service. It is guaranteed that like the more the eyes that can see your website, the likelihood of you making more sales. All right. So it's a beauty. It really helps your business to get more sales. Number 7 on the list, which is the penultimate number, is that your competitors have a website. You really need to realize this. Okay. If you feel that like, okay, I'm in the stone age, I'm not interested in having a website, my dear, my brother, my sister, your competitors have their websites set up. They are getting all the clients. And if you do not act, trust me, you are losing a whole lot of money, and you wouldn't really want that for your business. All right. So you need to be you need to up your game. All right. You need to be there. You need to be in the faces of people. People need to see that, like, yes, whenever they search for you, you appear because your competitors are doing it, and you also need to get the lion's share of the profits. Okay, so that's another reason why you need a website. And then finally on my list is you can get more leads. All right, having a website helps you to get more eyes on your website, and that way you can get more leads. And leads are people who can easily convert to becoming a paying customer. All right. You could give freebies on your website. You could collect their emails and grow your email list. Once they've entered into that funnel, all right. Once they've entered into your funnel, rather, right, you can easily convert them from being a lead to becoming a paying customer. If they do not pay now, they can always pay later, and it is wonderful. You can always send them updates through your email, or probably like if you set it up in such a way that like they can send you a message via WhatsApp, right? Those are leads. Now they may not use your service today; they might probably use your service in the nearest future. There was a time that like someone reached out to me. Was it last week? And this person has had my number for the past 4 years. He didn't use my service, right? But for the fact that like my presence is online, I have a website. This person kept my contacts, and when he was ready to use my service, even though he hasn't used it yet, and I'm still believing that like he's going to come around to use it, but he called me up and I was like, I've had your number for about 4 years. I've been following you all these years, and I would like to do business with you. Now that's the beauty about having a website. You have all your details out there, so that whenever people are ready for you, whenever people are ready to use your service, they would always come for you. All right. So that's the beauty about having a website. I hope that like with these few points of mine, I've been able to convince you and not to confuse you to have a website. Now, moving on. If you feel that like you are a business owner and you're like, okay, I have tried asking people to help me build websites, and the amount they are giving to me is huge. I cannot afford it. All right, I'm going to give you guys one website that you can actually go to and build a website. Let me try to like share my screen, and I will show you the website I'm talking about. I've actually made mention of this website in the past, but I would be talking about it again today. So just a moment. Let me share my Chrome tab. Let's share it, and you'll see the website I'm talking about in just a moment. I am almost there. I am almost there. Yeah. Okay, so let me share this website. All right, so this is, let me take it up, card.co, carrd.co. That is the name of the website, carrd.co. All right, now you could easily build a one-page website, right? Having your basic information and telling people what you're doing, putting your major products on the site, and it is really, really cheap. Now, I am not an affiliate for them. I am not sponsoring them, but I've seen this website over time, and I feel that like, hey, if you're a small business owner out there and you need to build a simple website, this is the way to go. Now, I'm going to show you the amount for a year. Let me click on GoPro. Okay, it's showing now. So here is their pricing. Okay, so if you want to host 3 websites, right, for a year, you have $9 per year, and $9 in naira is about 5,100 naira, which is a very, very fair deal. Right now, I know that like you still have to pay for domain name, right? You could easily link that to this, and you have your website up and running. If you feel that like 3 websites are too much for you, just look for 3 of your friends, or sorry, 2 of your friends rather, and then you guys split the 5,100 naira bill, and then each of you would be able to have a website. Now, for the $19 package, you have up to 10 websites that you can easily build with it. Share with your friends, and have your website up and running. All right, it's very, very easy to create a website. They have tons and tons of templates. Let me see if I can actually see some of their templates. I'm just going to go back to the home scene and choose a starting point. Now they have for profile, if you're trying to like create a profile for yourself, a website that has all your major details, all right, so you could tell the world what you're doing. These are templates, okay? Or if you want to have a landing page, can have a landing page. These are samples of the landing pages that they have here. And if you want to create a form where people would put in their information, or they can like or give you their email, this is also it. And if you also want to create a portfolio for your business, this is it as well. They have templates for it. And you can also build from scratch if you want to. You can easily build from scratch if you want to. So this and many more you can easily do on what's the word now? You can easily do on card.co. All right. Create a website and have it set up and have it running. Okay, on this note, we've come to the end of today's episode. And as I always say, if you're watching from Facebook or YouTube, please like, share, subscribe, and tell somebody about this channel, okay? My name remains Adam Solwafemi, and as I always say, be the best version God has created you to be. Signing out, guys.